Hello, everybody. Welcome to Felsbrunn. We're on start from scratch mode, and today we're on the Xbox, doing something a little different. Had a little falling out with the PlayStation, I suppose. The map that Farmer Man and myself do for our Let's Plays, I can't get into, so decided to punish the PlayStation by turning it off for a little bit. But I always said I was going to do a start from scratch mode, and I haven't done one on camera yet, so I figured we'll start one here on the Xbox. What I did, we're going to try something different. Everybody that I see do this, they just, they buy some equipment and start doing contracts, which is actually, a really good way to do it. Don't get me wrong. It's actually probably the best way to do it. But I went to, we went ahead and maxed out the loan, so we had started with a smooth $1 million. And I bought fields 30 and 31 here on Felsbrunn. And I want to see how many times we can flip them and see if we can make any money like that. Just, I'm going to plow them together, make them as big as I can, get, maximize everything we can out of them. And, yeah, just keep doing that. Maybe, maybe do soybeans a couple times in a row just to see what we can come up with. Now, at first, we're about out of money right now, so we're not going to have anywhere to store them. We're going to have to sell everything as soon as we get it. Probably, I guess that trailer right there is 31,000 liters, so we'll have to sell it 31,000 liters at a time. Let's go up here. What we did was we bought the Massey harvester, and we bought the 9-meter Rostel Mash header that has a trailer built into it. I hate buying a header trailer, so I always try to find a header that already has one on it. And I hope this thing has enough horsepower to push it up this hill. We're about to find out. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We are going to get a worker started on this field, harvesting it. We are going to jump in our, I think we bought a Valtra. Jeez, I don't even remember what kind of tractor we got. Or a Stera. We got a Stera, that's what it was. I don't know. That might not be right either. Well, I bought something. I know I did. So, yeah. We're going to jump in that, and we're going to start plowing out this field. Like I said, we're going to run this thing all the way out to the road. All the way up on the other side of 30 there. So it's going to be a good-sized field when we're done. Get this thing turned on. See if it even does anything. That's kind of weird. Looks like it's riding very high, so I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but it seems to be working right now. She does not want to go up this hill, but that's alright. Pretty good size header for this little harvester. I think this thing had right at 300 horsepower, so yeah, it's going to struggle getting up here, but hey, it's only half the field. The other half's going to be downhill, so we'll have it made on that half, right? Not bad at all. So yeah, I'll cut a headland in here, and then we'll jump over, start plowing. We got quite a bit of plowing to do, and we only have a 2-meter plow, so it could take a while. Stair, that's what we got. We got one of those, the Profi CVT. Yeah, we'll jump on that thing and start letting the dirt fly. I guess at first, yeah, it's going to be a grind at first because the field's going to be so big, and the equipment we buy is going to have to be around 3, 4, 5 meters. We're not going to have enough money to get big stuff, and I don't know if it, with our plan being to turn it over as fast as possible, I don't know if leasing is going to be a good choice because, you're going to be doing it so rapidly, you might as well not even return the lease, and then the leasing costs are going to get expensive, so I think we'll just try to buy some smaller stuff, save up, and, work our way up to the big stuff. I'm also doing this with stop and go braking off, and it's taking me some getting used to it. Every once in a while, I can't figure out why the vehicle's not moving. It's just because I haven't hit the pedal enough. But, yeah, that's where we're at. We'll finish getting this thing cut in, and we will... don't know how much we can't do very much extending back here. I don't want to get the harvester in a bind up against the rocks, but definitely on this side and down by the road, we have a lot of expansion we can do. Also, I think we own these trees right here, so we may be able to figure out a way to get those in a tipper and up on top of the mountain to the sawmill and sell them. We know exactly where the sawmill is, don't we? Might as well make something for them, a little free money there. Also, that's why I'm putting down the straw swath here. We'll rent some baling equipment and a trailer, and we'll go ahead and sell the straw too. Might as well make everything we can off this wheat. Like I said, we're not keeping it for animals. We're not. I don't know how much planning for the future we're doing right now. We're just trying to make that money. See if we can start from scratch and get out of debt. We put ourselves in debt too. We maxed out the loan at $500,000, and yeah, that's what we owe. It's gonna take a while, but hey, we got nothing but time, right? So let me carry on doing this, and we will catch up with you guys when we are doing the plow. All right, got everything harvested there. Oops. Turn create a field on. There we go. Just kind of round us out a edge here. Also have to come back and pick that straw up. I guess we will. I guess the best way to get rid of it is to bale it and haul the bales off. We'll probably just lease the stuff. Well, matter of fact, I know we'll lease the stuff. Get it baled up, get it sold. Hopefully cover the cost of the leasing equipment. But yeah, we've got a lot of plowing to do. We don't have a ton of money, but well, we have the wheat to sell too, so we'll be able to sell that, make a little bit of money, wait on the price to go up on that, and sell the straw, recoup a little bit. And yeah, I mean, other than that, we just gotta figure out a way to get some seed back in the ground. Maybe we'll lease a bunch of equipment at first. I'm not sure. I mean, if I spend a bunch more on equipment right now, we're not going to be able to afford seed or fertilizer or, you know, hired hands or anything like that. So maybe we're better off leasing. I'm not sure. We'll figure that part out. At least see how it looks. But it's going to be a little bit of time before we get to worry about that. This is going to take a minute. It's going to take a little bit. We got the little 2.5 meter plow, the Agromoss plow on the back of here, and we're actually punching a little bit above our weight class. This thing says it needs 180 horsepower. We're chugging right along with 175 at 6 miles an hour, so you know, knock on wood, this thing will keep pulling. I don't know how far we could get over to the left, but I'm sure the field boundaries over there really close, and we don't want to mess with the harvester. You know, when you're trying to harvest, you don't want it to say that you don't have access to this land and actually stop cutting the land that you do own. So yeah, we'll just call it safe on this border. I mean, it's like I say, this is going to be a monster field when we're done, so I don't know if that extra couple feet over to our left side would actually benefit us that much versus you know, kind of be a hindrance when it starts to do the field edge and say you don't have access to it. So yeah, that's where we are. We are gonna pull this thing for a long time, I think. And yeah, you know, I did buy the harvester. I'm thinking here, I did buy the harvester and header, and it's gonna be a while before we use those again. So maybe we'll sell those, and for the first harvester to lease some. That might be the better way to go. We're gonna take a loss on you know, since we did buy it, we're not gonna recoup everything, but that would give us another over 100 grand in the bank. A lot more leeway, let's say, to do what you need to do. We're definitely gonna need another tractor. Even if we got another one this size, that would be okay, I guess. As long as you know, just more efficient. Have two jobs going at once. Like I could have somebody picking that straw up right now, but instead we're just gonna have to wait. Let's try to keep this on the flat ground back here. You know, the field, the undulations right there. This would be bad on a header. See, might have to tuck right up against the corner of this field just to stay on the flat ground here. And I'm guessing we own all these trees, so we're operating on that theory. We're gonna have to come back and cut those down. Make a little profit off of those as well. Nice slow turn. Uh-oh, don't have access. Okay, so I guess that answers that. We won't be cutting those trees down. I don't want to be too close over here. There you go. Doesn't seem to be coming up anymore. Huh. I guess that's a little bitty strip of land right there between us and the road. How on earth would you want to buy that? A house you can't use. A couple trees. I guess maybe if you want to do 20 trees out of there. That's not going to be worth the hassle, I don't think. Who knows? It does feel good to be back on the Xbox, though. I did miss this. I do miss the Xbox. If it weren't so difficult to do YouTube with, I think a lot more of us would use the Xbox. But you know, PlayStation is just easy to use when it comes to that. Let's see. Must be right on that corner right there. Let's try moving over here. Alright, there we go. There's one whole loop. That took us a while. We're going to be here for a little bit. But I'll be here for a little bit. I'm not going to make you suffer through it. We'll catch up with you here in just a little bit. Alright, let's take a little break from the plowing. I think it's a little old with that 2.5 meter plow. I said I was going to sell the bales off of the straw, off of field 30 here. But I got to looking at the leasing costs, and it's like, I don't know, $14,000 to lease all this stuff. It's a lot of money. There's no way we can sell all that back. We're going to try to get a loading wagon. We're going to lease a loading wagon for, I think it was $3,500. And see if we can make any money back selling it loose. Probably not, but at the same time, I'd rather lose $3,500 than 10 grand. So, yeah, I guess we'll just try to keep it to a minimum, keep our loss to a minimum. It just, I can't bring myself to plow the straw in. There's got to be some money to be made here, so we'll at least run one load here, see what it looks like. We're just getting, you know, a couple $100 off of it, then it's a lost cause. We'll return the loading wagon and we'll plow it in, but I think we can make money with this somehow, some way, without investing in the equipment. If we were set up to do grass, we would already have the stuff necessary, and the trailer and the baler, and yeah, that would be different, and it would be free money. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It filled up pretty quick, I know that. There we go. Another, man, can't believe how convenient everything is when you don't live way up there. Got a home down here with the common folk. Like a regular citizen down here. I like it. Run this over to the barn. I assume we can. Geez, I hope we can sell this loose. I didn't think about that. I mean, it says the barn. We always could sell loose stuff at the barn before, so that's our hope anyways. Maybe I should have brought Some of these fields are pretty close to the store too. Might have been a little cheaper. Of course, they're a lot hillier and they're not as large. So I don't know. I think if this is going to work, I think we need, in order for the arable plan to pay off, I think we need a bunch of land. So the 2 fields that we got, we were able to expand quite a bit on and make them quite a bit larger than they were. So I think it's going to work. I think eventually, once we get enough things paid for, like we still need a good planter and fertilizer, just so we can, get maximum yield off of everything. But yeah, I think it might work. Can't see the. Oh, there you go. Well, might not be too bad. Oh, $831. Not sure. Not sure. What's that? 4. It's gonna take 4 loads just to get our money back. I don't know if this way's gonna work either. I just decided to go this way. See if it was any closer. Get familiar with the town. Definitely not used to this part of it. Is that a baseball field? Soccer field? Nice. Pretty cool. Yeah. 32. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make any money off the straw. I don't know if we can find our way back. Huh. Hopefully this is our roundabout. I know we had to go through one somewhere. Yeah, I don't think this way was any faster. It's definitely more scenic, but not necessarily faster. Alright. The field nobody wants right here with all the houses out. We'll just cut through there. Let's see. 1, 2. I don't know. I assume we'll get 4 loads over here. Let's see how this one fills up. If we get 3 or 4 rows out of this one, then yeah, we might as well just save the fuel, call it a loss, turn the lease back in, and move on with the plowing. We do have quite a bit plowed though. Man, been busy. Most of the grass field over there is done. Most of this down here. And in between 30 and 31 is also done. Let's turn and go back up just to see how many knock out. Yeah, I don't think we have 4 loads in there. That's alright. That'll save us the trouble. We don't have to run back over there. It'll be just fine. So, yeah, I think either way, that's gonna be pretty close to an episode. Episode 1, we'll call it, on Felsbrunn, starting from scratch on the Xbox. Yeah, it's gonna be a grind for sure. Gonna be a grind. But we'll worry about all that later. Oh, but first we're gonna crash into stuff. Just wouldn't be right if we didn't hit anything. I don't think we hit anything yet today, so this stop and go driving is killing me too. So yeah, I'm gonna take this over, sell it, get another $800, I hope. And we'll see how we're doing. But yeah, that'll do it. Like I say, we're only doing this because we were unable to continue our Let's Play with Farmer Men on the PlayStation. So I don't know exactly where we're going from here. We may start a new map, doing the same kind of thing. We may you know, start over on that map and go off screen and try to knock out as much as we can to get back to where we were and just kind of take it from there. Or may just kind of do our own thing. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I was having a lot of fun doing it, but man, you can't play a map you can't get on. It's just that simple. You can't record if you can't get on it. So yeah, I'm disappointed. I don't know what to do, but we'll figure all that out. So for right now, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I'm Golf Cart Jockey, and I want you to have a good day.